I mean, do you want me to talk? I decided to become a physical therapist because when I went to college and took my first anatomy class, which was just a general science class I was taking, I really thought I want to do something that has to do with this. I loved that class so much. I thought, what can I do every day that works with joints and bones and muscles and all the different parts of the body. So in my sophomore year, I talked to a girl in my dorm who was a pre-physical therapy major, and she told me about the profession, and I started going to the physical therapy club and got to know a little bit more about the profession, and then I did some volunteering and realized that this is what I wanted to do. Hello. I would say that my work ethic is strong. I treat this job as not a job, but as my career. I work outside of my normal hours here. I work over the weekends. I'm really devoted and dedicated to see this clinic succeed, and I'll do whatever I can to make it succeed. I'm not sure if I would change anything about my work ethic. I feel like I have a good work-life balance, and I feel like I do what I need to do to help run this clinic. And if that means that, it's taking some of my personal time away, that's fine with me. But I also like to have a balance, and I feel like I've achieved that. I went to Purdue University for undergraduate degree, for my undergraduate degree. At that time, physical therapy was a graduate degree program. So you had to get your 4-year degree someplace first. So I went to physical therapy, majored in movement and sports. I went to Purdue University and majored in movement and sports science. And then I went to Midwestern University for graduate school, which was a 2.5-year program.
Okay.
Explain my job in 3 words. I would say energy, variety, and physical.
What is it?
The hardest part about my job is probably dealing with unhappy customers. I think in any service industry you're going to have some people who are not satisfied with their experience. So finding the right words and learning from our mistakes is always a positive outcome from these negative experiences, but I don't like to see people unhappy with their services, so that's probably the hardest part of the job.
Is it itemized?
I deal with unhappy patients by, first of all, trying to get the whole entire story from them, and trying to discern, what we could have done differently from our end. So just communication with the patients is key, and then trying to do everything in my power to try to turn that experience around and make them happy. And then I like to take what I've learned from those, any mistakes that we made in that process, and learn from them, and so we can do better and that those mistakes won't occur in the future.
That's great.
My job is the amazing staff that I work with every day, and the fact that I get to meet and work with so many people in a work week. And getting to know the patients and not sitting behind a desk all day long is very gratifying to me.
Okay, that's it.
When I was growing up, I always thought I wanted to be a pediatrician. When I got to Purdue University, I quickly realized that I was not interested in pursuing that career because of how long school is, and physical therapy school seemed like a much better option to me once I really figured out what I wanted to do and what the job duties as a physical therapist entail as opposed to a pediatrician. Some advice I would give to people who want to go into this profession are to volunteer as much as you possibly can in different settings and see if this is really the career for you. What's really nice about physical therapy is there's so many different avenues you can take. You can work in an outpatient orthopedic setting like this one. You can do inpatient rehabilitation. You can work in the school system. So there's a lot of different avenues that you can take when you are going into taking this career path. So I encourage everyone to, research that, volunteer as much as they can in as many different settings as they can.
Need treatment, yes. Okay.
I am very satisfied with my career. I feel like I've achieved a lot of goals that I set out for myself, and I'm very happy with where I am right now in my career.
That's great. Okay. Where I kind of take the time and I
Hello?
learn. Is it itemized?
I mean, do you want me to talk?
Measurements?
'Cause if you want to keep me, you gotta